Hello, and welcome to Sunday. Um, so, a couple things happened today. Laundry, of course, and that's pretty much the big thing. But I ended up watching a movie. One that's been on my radar for several years now, and that would be Interstellar. I feel like I've known a bunch about this film, and I feel like I might have even watched it in passing. But this movie was all kinds of crazy. It is a movie about kind of like a Earth set in the future about how it's plagued by like these dust storms that are kind of ruining life as we know it. And uh, this guy gets sent on a mission to see if he can help discover a better world for humanity somewhere out in the beyond. And it's really neat. It's very long. It's like almost 3 hours or something. And I feel like it's one of the most important movies in the past several years, right? It came out in 2014, so a bit late, but it's been on my list for quite a while now. So, it is a very deeply intense and personal film, but it's weird, right? This astronaut person goes on a journey uh, into space, leaving behind his daughter and son, who he's going on this mission where time is relative and everything in space, where they're on a distant planet that you know for every hour that they spend is like 7 years in Earth time, which is an extreme thing to think about, right? You're like, hey, I'm just gonna run out to get a like some milk or whatever, and you come back, and all of a sudden your 7-year old daughter is like 20 now, which is crazy. Um, and there's also like this. There's this meme. It's like, oh, this little maneuver is going to cost us 51 years, and it does. And they do this thing that takes them 51 years of their life gone in 2 seconds, and that's crazy. It's absurd, that kind of thing. It's a very intense film, right? Anything. Um, Having recently seen 2001: A Space Odyssey, it's a very much the same thing of like, oh, let me continue the space movie trend, and seeing this was just like, oh yeah, I can see why this is an incredibly important film and why, how everything kind of got in spot like how Space Odyssey has affected so many of these things. It very much feels like in the same vein of Space Odyssey, where progressing humanity and whatnot and so forth, and it's really cool to see. Um, it's I'm slowly checking off this list of films that were made in the 2010s that are great and wonderful movies, but this was one of the ones that I've been meaning to watch for a long time, right? And it's super super neat to be finally able to experience it. Overall, very solid pick, and would I watch it again? Probably not. Again, it's very long, very slow paced, but it's very intense movie, and I'm glad to have finally watched it. I think I might be done with my little journey of, oh, these are the best films from like 2010s that I've wanted to watch. So there'll probably be more that come up along the way, but Interstellar was great. Um, it's very heart wrenching to be like, oh, I'm only going to be gone for maybe a couple years in my time, but for you, it's going to be decades. That's crazy. And of course, you're doing it for the better of humanity, but you're also leaving behind children who love and care about you, and it's just, it's intense. It's crazy. It's wild and lovely film. Um, I I hate spoiling movies, but I think that's as spoiler heavy as I'll get. Um, but yeah, go see if you can watch it. Wonderful, wonderful piece of media, and can't wait to see what I end up getting to next, because it's gonna be a crazy film that, like, I'm just all over the place with movies. I don't really care what I watch as long as it's something on in the background that I can just zone out and kind of side monitor content, or in this case it's just main content that I'm focusing on. And this is a good choice. I think the next space epic might be, well, Gravity or something along those lines. And that might finish out my space trilogy of history. So, we'll see. Maybe look forward to that in a couple days. Anyway, that's what we're going to call it here for today. So, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.